I did break some gender barriers, but that's not important now as other accomplishments. But it was difficult. I couldn't sometimes sit at the head table at places because they didn't allow women to sit at the head table. It was a good old boy club. I grew up in Alabama. I knew a man in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where I went to school, and he ran for Congress and asked me to go with him to Washington, and I said, why not? So I did. It was a very wonderful experience. I had written a column for this newspaper in Collier County from Washington. So I called up and said, you know I can write and I need a job. And they said, great, it's an election year and we want somebody who knows politics. I finally decided to run for office, and so I announced that I was running. And they were very unhappy about that, and they said, we wanted you to stay and grow with the paper. And if you lose, you'll be very unhappy. And I said, you don't realize it would hurt me so badly that if I lost, that I definitely am not going to lose. I was the first female to run for that office, the first Republican. It wasn't easy. People didn't think that I should be taken seriously at first. I think mostly because I was a woman. I wanted to be considered a legislator, not a woman legislator. The year that I was elected was the year that Republicans were thrown out all over the country because of Watergate. But I was the only Republican who took a seat formerly held only by Democrats that year. I took the children to Tallahassee sometimes, and sometimes I hired someone to stay with them here. The Big Cypress Basin is in the South Florida Water Management District, and it allows us to pay our own way with our own tax money, but to keep the money here to be spent in Collier County. Lee County, for example, went in at the same time that we did, but Lee County is at large in the district. They complain that they don't get the money back that they pay in taxes. They named their headquarters building Mary Ellen Hawkins Building. Very proud of that. Another thing that I'm proud of is the fact that I paved the way for women to get more scholarships. Women were not allowed to play fast-pitch softball. I got a call from the University of South Florida, and they said to me, we just want you to know that we have finally given a girl, a Florida girl, a full athletic scholarship, and she's from Naples. So I can hardly tell that without tearing up a little. I'll feel sad about it. I'll always consider Naples home, but I do have to go to Tallahassee. I'm getting advanced in years, and therefore we'll have to stop driving soon, so I think it's better that I live with my daughter. I am proud of my service because I tried to do what was best for Collier County and the state of Florida.